What is it?
Hello and welcome to The Essential Gamer. You are watching What Is It with me, Lee, and what it is Party Hard 2 finally getting a console release. Yes, this is a game that came out in 2018, but it is now finally available on all the consoles so that all of us console gamers can get our grubby little murderous mitts on what is actually a very, very well put together, comprehensive, serial killer game. You're not just look, you're a dude that wants to get some sleep, he didn't get a raise at work, he's not going to the Christmas party invited, he's going to kill everyone, alright? He's had enough. And as such, you get this wonderfully, beautifully, absolutely aesthetically pleasing 3D-ish display here. So we got a 2D character system with a 3D environment, and it is filled to the brim with ways to murder and make your way around the map. So you start off with a basic weapon for your character, which is normally a knife, with your basic attack, and it is as simple as you can just walk up to people and stab them, but there is area of effect, and there are lines of sight, and people will call the police on you, so you have to be a little bit brainy about things, and this is where the sort of ingenious gameplay aspect of Party Hard 2 really comes to the forefront, because you can interact with people, you can give them money to make them follow you, you could give them some drugs to make them act funny, and as you make your way through the story and it does become more sort of evident as to what your character is doing, you can find more and more ingenious ways to interact with the map. So there's many things to read, many things to pick up, and you can do things like read a poster, press a little button to make a phone call, and there you go, you've invited yourself a bear, a dancing bear. And it borders on ridiculous at times. There's hints of the supernatural in the story and in the gameplay, and it doesn't take itself too seriously while being very good at the gameplay mechanics. So, as I say, there's things like line of sight, so you do a lot of sneaking out from behind things, murdering someone while no one's watching, and then you could reanimate them on certain levels, because who doesn't want a zombie bodyguard? I mean, why not? It's these absurd moments which help you to alleviate the rather serious tone of Party Hard 2, where your only mission is to find more and more cunning ways to murder everybody. But the ways to murder people are vast and varied and keeps you coming back for more. I don't think I've had a single playthrough of the first few levels yet where I've done the same thing twice. And I say, you can blow stuff up, you can interact with people to do things for you, you can drug people, you can sabotage different equipment to do various things, whether it be blow up or fill the room with steam or water or etc, etc. And it's all these available options to you that really do help the gameplay to tick along, and you can find out what is available to you by going into your instinct, which is like your vision, so you can see targets and available options to you, things that may be a hazard as well. And through this, like in this instance, I had a chap on the dance floor that did not want to get off it. He was shaking his groove thing a little bit too hard, so I gassed the room to clear out the dance floor and get him into a position where I can actually kill the bastard. And I did, and it was scarily satisfying. That's the one thing I will say about Party Hard 2, is it makes murder feel really satisfying when you have to do a little puzzle first. I don't know if I'm going to take that into real life, I doubt it, but interestingly, it's not just you, it's the environment that can be interacted with in so many ways, and literally hundreds of ways to kill people per level, whether it be, as I say, putting some water on some electrics and planning an attack, or putting down a boombox and everyone comes over to gather around it and have a little party, and you can use your character's area of effect or special maneuver to murder everyone in a small area, and that's also rather satisfying. It's scary how satisfying it is. I am generally worried. I'm worried. I'm a bit worried. So as I say, the levels are beautifully detailed, and in such there's so many little hidden bits and bobs and Easter eggs here and there that you can interact with and see and do, and it really makes for repeated visits being something that you want to do, because you feel like you've missed something, you've missed a way to do it. Like, this is my fourth playthrough of this level, and I found a condom on the floor from a party goer, gave it to my female target, she said let's go to your place, and well, I led her out, I told her that I was going to take her for dinner, a slap-up meal at KFC, and instead I murdered her in the car park. And, you know, that's just Party Hard too, that's the way things go. So as the story is delivered through these, they're quite pleasing, if not too grand cutscenes. It does paint you out as a bad guy doing bad things for good reasons, in a way, if you want to call it that. I'm not going to say I side with serial killers, but there's a choice of them. And as you progress through the story, you will unlock different characters with different special abilities and things, and it helps you to be the best murderer you can be. Is this really the message that we want to be sending? So I had a lot of fun playing Party Hard 2, and I reckon you will as well if you enjoy pixely, gory, murder, puzzly games. So give it a go. It's finally out, we've been waiting 2 years, why not? As always, if this video has been any good to you, please do like and subscribe, and if it hasn't, you can leave a comment, but I warn you, I'm pretty fucking good at this game. Just remember that, alright? Until next time, goodbye.